Hello! I'm going to attempt to make this cake. Eric's taken the boys away for the day, and instead of relaxing, I decided to take on a pretty aggressive project. So they have their birthdays, and I saw this cake on social media, and I thought, oh my gosh, I just need to try it, especially in the age of quarantine. When else are you going to find the time to do this? It's called The Flower Shop, and it's sold at Williams-Sonoma. It's got a lot of little great features to it, so it should be fun, but apparently it's going to take a while, so let's get started. Okay, so far so good. Got all the different colors. Got to make sure there's no white streaks, they said. How fun! I know David's going to be disappointed he's not doing this with me, but I really want to surprise him. The kitchen's not too much of a disaster. Just spilled a whole bunch of sugar on the floor. Not even sure why I have it. Left over from an old PTO meeting. So the next thing I'm going to do is put them all in these pans that you have to buy separately. I certainly splurged this year on the birthday. So I'm gonna butter these down, and they're not very big. As you can see, my hand just doesn't even cover the whole thing, so, but that's okay, that's perfect. Okay, the cakes are baked. I may have had them in a little too long. They cook really fast because the pans are so small. You can see in my hand, here's the blue one. It's pretty tiny and very thin, but that's okay because we don't need a whole huge cake. So I'm just removing them from the pan right now, and I'm gonna leave them on the rack to cool. And then once they cool down, then I'll start with the crazy frosting. One thing I forgot to mention, I saw in one of the reviews it says the cake is super sweet and very bland in taste, and so somebody suggested putting in some almond extract, so that's what I did. I added a couple drops, like a quarter teaspoon almond extract. The batter tasted good. I'm excited, but this takes a long time. If you plan to do this, you better pace yourself because it's time consuming. All right, here we go. A couple of things of note, as you'll see. I didn't get you're supposed to cut a hole in all the little cakes, and I didn't realize you need a little cake cutter. So I went around the house looking for something that had a 2-inch width. So I got this water bottle, and you'll see me puncturing holes through the cake. A little more on that later. Anything else I need to tell you? No, just keep on watching. Thanks. So here's my little rounds, but I just discovered I made a boo-boo. I wasn't supposed to take the top off the pink cake because that's gonna be the top. So I'm gonna have to put that hole back in and get going. But like I said, this is time consuming. I came down at 10 to start. It's now almost 2, and I haven't even started frosting the cake. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, let's go, here we go. Wish me luck. All right, at this point, so far so good. Thank God David has this little cake contraption, because this would have been pretty difficult. But at this point now, I'm going to pour in what they call the explosion sprinkles into the center of the cake. There's a lot of frosting. I don't know if I put enough in between each layer, but oh well, I think the cake is gonna be very, very sweet. Can't see me here. Here we go. Let me cut this open. I'm also going to include some of Jay's favorite candies. These red Mike and Ike's. So I'll alternate between the two, but this is so fun! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pour a couple of these in. Couple more. Pour these in. Man, this cake is heaven for somebody with a sweet tooth. Heaven! A little more of this. And they say to just fill it until it is filled to the brim. Ta-da! Probably wouldn't advise that I pat it down, but that's that. So now, what do I do now? Oh, so now they say put the top layer of the pink cake, which I accidentally cut. Sorry, my head's cut off here, which I actually cut out the middle by mistake. So I have the pink layer. They say put it upside down. I'm gonna put it upside down. Sorry, little guy, I gotta shove you back in the hole here. There we go. That's that. And then once I do that, and then I'm gonna start frosting. So I'll speed this part up. Okay. Hey there. So I just took the cake out of the fridge. And when you, I don't know all the lingo, they call it crumbing, I guess, when you smooth it all down. And now I'm gonna add another layer of frosting before I put the little sprinkles on. So here I go. Hang on.